Okay, so I'm super excited to announce this because this is a thing I've kind of been building up to for a few years with my work for photographers, specifically kind of SEO for photographers, but also kind of alongside that building different AI automation systems and AI agents. What we've got here today, I think, is the most powerful way for a photographer to manage their SEO, and it's powered by AI agents, but of course it's kind of oversight run by me and my SEO team, which are going to help you to manage your SEO using this software, but also we're here to kind of check through it and be here to kind of manage your SEO strategy and talk through it on a monthly basis. A bit of background, I'm Ollie. I've worked with some of the biggest photographers in the world. I've got them to top ranking positions and worked with over 50 different photographers, like I say, ranging from kind of smaller wedding photographers to kind of big global product and advertising photographers. I'm going to jump in and show you the system we've built and how it can revolutionize the SEO in your photography business. So firstly, what you're going to notice here is the different tabs representing the kind of different AI agents we've built. Also, the back end is here, and these are the individual agents which power everything. Jumping in first things first with the image optimization tab. Now, this is one of the most important things for photographers, managing their images, because realistically your kind of portfolio pages are not really what Google is looking for when it's ranking a page. Often it's looking for more text content, and for photographers, they want to keep their website clean, they want to keep it looking good. So optimizing your images by photographers is probably one of the most underused SEO skills, and often when it is done, it's not done correctly. So a couple of years ago, we developed something called the Ink strategy, which is kind of the best way to tag your keywords tag your images as a photographer. And it works like this. So you start by describing what's in the image. So stylish home interior with white marble table displaying a black pear in a bowl. And then you add a keyword, then you add your name. So in this case, photographed by Leighton Photo, and then we go ahead and add a keyword, which in this case, an interior still life photographer from London. So together that makes Ink, and when you have kind of all of your images on your site tagged in this way, it's the best way to manage your SEO and a fantastic way to kind of give Google much more context behind how that page operates. So I used to do this manually a couple of years ago, and I had to build like 20 contract hours to just go ahead and implement this text. It was extremely boring and lasted forever. Now, whenever you write an image on your site, the SEO agent is going to go ahead and take a look at that image, describe it, compare it to kind of the keyword bank that it has, use the keyword, implement the name, and go ahead and publish that straight onto your site. A similar thing when it comes to meta descriptions. So we're also here, it's going to look at every single page on your site. It's going to look at your current meta title, current meta description. It's going to suggest a better way of optimizing it, slightly rewrite some, and again, go ahead and push this straight onto your website without you having to do anything. The other thing it's going to do is whenever you publish a new page, you're going to go ahead, write your new title, write your new meta description, and go ahead and publish that. So huge opportunity there for just kind of tackling the majority of your on-page SEO. Similar thing with content strategy. Now this is kind of one of the more advanced agents, and it works like this. If we take a look at the back end, it's this big purple box at the top here. And what it does is three different things. Number one, it's going to analyze your brand voice. So it's going to read through all your different blogs, all the different content on your website, and kind of put together a profile on how you write. That way, when it goes ahead and writes these blogs and does the keyword research, it's going to go ahead and write in your style. So what it's going to do every Monday morning is basically deliver a fresh load of keywords based on what your competitors are writing and kind of trending keywords and relevant keywords which the AI agents have discovered. For example, let's take one of these keywords here. Wildlife photography is a top choice for family portraits, and we can actually just go ahead and click write. Now this is going to go fire up an AI agent, which I'm just going to trigger manually because this is a demo, and it's going to start by researching the keyword and putting together a document of the research. So what this is doing here is kind of scraping all the blogs at the moment, which are kind of optimized for this keyword. It's going ahead, feeding this to an AI agent, which is then going to create the kind of first stage, which is this research document. Then it's going to go ahead and actually write this blog. But by doing both of these stages, we're going to make sure the blog has actually been researched before it's been written. Again, it is using up here the blog ideas generator, which is connected to about £1,000 worth of SEO tools monthly, including kind of SEMrush, Ahrefs, Moz, to make sure it's got all this up-to-date keyword data. Then also comparing it to this kind of agent down here, which makes sure it writes in your style of voice, based on all the content on your website. So what we're going to see here is when this agent goes ahead and finishes his task here, it's going to go create a document. Then we can go ahead back here and actually just check out this document. So I'll go ahead, click through to the document, and I can see here we have got a complete plan for exactly what to write, including a header, a H1 header, different kind of H2 headers to use, all the different content, all the different keywords we should use, some examples of successful blogs which are currently ranking for the keyword we're trying to write for, and also kind of an SEO section at the bottom with the meta description, the meta title, and different keywords to use. So everything you need to go ahead and write the blog, but it's actually going to go to the next level and is going to go and use that information to write the blog, like I said again, in your tone of voice. And this can go ahead and publish this to your site weekly. This isn't your typical kind of ChatGPT generated blog. This is a series of AI agents writing in your voice, researching properly, and writing proper blogs. So that is the content engine, which is super, super powerful because it's coming up with ideas, and then with a click of a button, you can have a blog post ready. When appearing on AI search engines, when appearing on general search engines, content is key. The more citations, the more places on Google we have, the better, which is why a kind of powerful content engine like this is important. We've spent kind of a year tweaking this, and I'm really happy with where it is now. Another super, super exciting feature is this, the backlink opportunity section. Now, similar to kind of content, I would go to photographers and say, okay, we need to build you some backlinks. And there are two ways to build backlinks. Number one is essentially we go pay a backlink generation agency. They have different links with different websites, and they're going to go pay £100 and charge you £1,000 for a link they've got on a website. The problem is that often we can't be too selective on where we got our backlinks from, because this agency just has connections with other websites and they have some kind of slightly unfair deal on you to get these links generated. The other option is to go ahead and find websites yourself where you could have a backlink and make these connections yourself, and either kind of do what we call a backlink exchange, where you give them a backlink and they give you a backlink, or you pay a small amount of money, or you just kind of say, I've got a good idea for a blog you could write which would benefit your SEO, go ahead and include mine, thank you very much. The problem is that kind of strategy takes a huge amount of outreach, a huge amount of trial and error, so this has completely simplified it. Let's take a look at the agent that runs behind this, which is here. And I don't want to give away all the secrets, but essentially what this does is goes ahead and firstly looks through Google search, looks through SEMrush, and looks through Ahrefs to find as many backlink opportunities as it possibly can. You'll notice we've got two different types of backlink opportunities. We've got competitor and we've got new. New means that it's basically gone ahead and found, let's say you're a wedding photographer, and it's gone ahead and found a church. So let's say you're a wedding photographer in Devon. It's gone ahead and found a church which has a website which hosts loads of different weddings. They've noticed a connection, a semantic connection between those two websites, between your website and between that website, and it's thinking, why not get a backlink from here? The other opportunity is it's looking every month through Ahrefs, through SEMrush, at your competitors. So where are they acquiring new backlinks? And by doing that, it can go ahead and pull through all of their backlinks as well. What it's then going to go ahead and do is research these backlinks, understand, are they good to rank for? Have they got a high domain authority? Are they easy to acquire? Then take it to the next level. It's going to go ahead and actually find the email address for the person we want to contact for this backlink, create an email, draft the email, send it to me and you for approval. We're going to tick go, and it's going to send an email. And this works. You know, we used to generate backlinks like this normally, and now we can do it at a way quicker speed and secure genuine backlinks, genuine high quality backlinks, often paying very little money to no money at all if we're doing a backlink exchange. And you know, we can research the people we are messaging. We can craft a really, really compelling email without all of the kind of stress behind normally what it takes to get a backlink. So imagine, again, this system is automated. It's running on autopilot and getting you backlinks. Okay, then we've also got the technical side, and this is basically looking through all your different web pages, giving you a performance score, looking at the 3 bits of core web vitals, which are LCP, FID, and CIS, looking at kind of any unoptimized images you have and giving you recommendations. This is mainly for me to look through every month and kind of understand where we can improve and make any changes that need to be made. We also have an agent which goes through every week. Bear in mind, these agents are going to be very busy on a Monday morning. It's going to check ChatGPT, it's going to check Perplexity, it's going to check Gemini and Claude, the 4 kind of primary AI models at the moment. And it's going to check kind of where are we in these search engines. It's going to then give kind of actionable insights, which often involve just posting blogs, making more content, improving our SEO, improving our backlinks. And then we can kind of track over time where we are appearing in different large language model search results. And finally, last but not least even, we have the local SEO audit. Now this is for photographers who kind of have a primary base they want to target. And what we can do here is go ahead and just check on Yelp, check your Google My Business page, look for improvements, look how we're ranking locally, get a local SEO lead score. And again, this will bulk out over time as we track every week. So this, I think, is a huge and very, very exciting opportunity for photographers to leverage AI to improve their SEO search results. Again, this is not just a software we're giving to you and expecting you to run. I come with it. I work alongside it. We're going to have a call every month, discuss your SEO strategy, discuss how we can improve it, discuss what we're getting from the agents. We're also here to kind of bolt on additional agents, whether that's for your SEO, or whether that's for something to speed up time in your business. We're here to kind of create your ultimate photography CMS eventually, where you can run your business through AI automations. That's everything I'm going to say for now. Really, really excited to kind of end our beta testing stage and officially bring users on board. Go ahead, book a demo. Let's walk through it for 15 minutes. Let's talk about how we can tweak it and customize it to your business. And I'm really, really looking forward to speaking to you then. Okay, thanks very much for watching. Have a good day. Cheers.